Annyeonghaseyo.
I'm Demarcia Slier.
I'm Ariel.
And we're
Soju for Two.
Okay, so this is our final review of I Do, I Do.
Yes.
And the main cast for this have some big names.
Yeah, so Kim So-na played Hwang Ji-an, and then Lee Jung-woo played Park Tae-gang, Park Gun-hung played Jo Eun-sung, and then Im Soo-hwang played Yeom Nari.
Okay, so right away we talked about the characters for this. Now this was one where right when it started out we really thought it was really cute.
Yes.
I think that the main female lead does a great job of being like the serious sort of stick in the mud, only cares about her job, doesn't want any type of love in her, in her life.
That's what we love about Kim So-na. She went from things like
Scent of a Woman.
Scent of a Woman. It was really, really serious. This is also on a more serious note, but for example, what's the one she did? My Lovely Samsoon, where she was basically like a much more free spirit sort of character. She can play so many different types of roles.
She's obviously a great actress, and you can really
love
tell
her.
that in this drama.
Yeah.
And now the main male lead in this,
Jung-woo.
yeah, I think he does a great job of seeming like the innocent youth in this. And we're watching We Got Married at the same time, and it seems like he's a little different in real life. So obviously that's very cute to watch. Now this the backstory of this is they meet each other, kind of a random encounter, being like thrown into each other's lives, and because of stress or all these other things, they get drunk together and they have a one-night stand. And then they're both interested in shoes. He starts out sort of in the bottom, like knockoffs.
Yeah, like knockoffs.
She's a major shoe designer, and shenanigans ensue. And I think that this had a really strong beginning for me, and I think it ends well, but I think that in the middle we lose a little bit of something.
I think what happened for us was that in the very end, too, we kind of got to this feeling where we were like, it was pretty predictable.
Yeah.
So we really loved it for a really long time, and honestly, for a couple weeks, it was really our favorite. Yeah. But I just
think the ending didn't wow us.
It didn't wow us, no. So that's kind of sad for us. But anyway, so chemistry. I think the chemistry between them was great.
It really was. And with the love triangle, the next thing, the other guy, second male lead, he does a great job of making you really have second lead syndrome.
My favorite proposal in any K-drama I've ever seen was his proposal when he has the
stethoscope.
Yeah.
He does a great job of, I don't know, you just like him. He is weird and doesn't want to date anybody as she is, and yet somehow.
Oh my god, the scene when he's like, "My mommy does this."
Yeah, and he's putting on mascara.
Oh my god,
no, it's adorable.
So cute.
It's a very interesting, compelling characters in this. Maybe there's just something a little falls with the storyline.
Yeah.
Just because it's just very predictable.
Okay, so love triangle. Okay, we sort of discussed love triangle. It was definitely there. Both love triangles, and the girl from New Tales of a Geese-sang, we really like her too. I don't think her character was really explored that much in this drama because we loved her in New Tales of a Geese-sang.
You kind of got a superficial view of her. She was sort of really negative to nice, and it wasn't really like anything else. You know what I mean?
And she was a sympathetic character in the end, but I think we could have gone more with her. But this show wasn't really that serious.
I know, but we also know she's a really great actress because of New Tales of Geese-sang, so I do think she could have done a lot better.
Yeah. Okay. So mistaken identity, misunderstanding. So there's tons.
I mean, if you have pregnant and you just decide not to tell the father for forever, obviously it's going to be a big misunderstanding. That's a big problem, and that's what this really drives this story.
I would say the problem for me with the logic of this story was that I'm not sure how many months pregnant she was when she wasn't getting at all big. Yeah. It seemed like it happened really. I don't know. The time thing, it seemed a long time when she wasn't getting any bigger.
She was wearing really tight outfits.
And they kept going, she's getting bigger. No, she wasn't getting bigger. Okay, so we have a cousin who is pregnant right now, and I'm watching her getting bigger.
And she's so small already. Our cousin is so tiny, and of course she's growing.
And she's 3 months, and she's has a belly. I'm I don't think it works that way. So bad guy turned good. So
I don't know. I think obviously the main female lead is the one you'd say is the bad guy, but she's not really a bad guy. She just cares about work, and then her priorities change. Exactly. So I don't think it's bad guy turned good story.
Yeah, I think it's a growing up, but even though she was already older, it's just
learning what's important.
Yeah, exactly.
Is the story here.
Priorities. So piggyback ride.
I think there is one.
There's a cute barrel thing. That was adorable.
It's more of just sweet. I think doesn't he give her a piggyback ride in the beginning or something? It's cute. It wasn't a lot of that though.
Yeah.
So kisses. There's definitely some really good kisses in this one. It's actually interesting because more kisses than I thought would be in it. I thought with the drama where she's pregnant, out of wedlock, I didn't think there'd be a lot of kisses at all because, it's obviously a kind of taboo topic, but there were some good kisses in this drama.
And Jung-woo kind of has that really, cute thing about him. He's adorable.
I get too much you want to kiss him.
Exactly. Fashion. Okay. Amazing fashion.
And great shoes. She has a shoe closet that's, ridiculous.
We would die for it.
Yeah. People tell me I have a lot of shoes, and then I'm like, no.
No. You need to watch the show.
I do.
Okay, so we need to mention something, because we didn't do, like, a weekly recap for this one. The sort of the theme last week was, like, men's clothing. She kept wearing all different sorts of men's clothing.
It was awesome.
Yeah,
it was really cool.
But in general, so the two different trends for her fashion, I would say, she either went from super, super sexy, like, definitely not office appropriate, but she was wearing it in the office, to really, like, loose, like, maxi dresses. So there was a real, like, contrast there.
But really neat. And I loved her hair in this. I mean, they styled her really well for this drama. You could tell they had a really great style.
And then he had a great fashion.
Yeah,
I mean, he's supposed to be poor, and he's wearing, like, $600 motorcycle boots. Yeah. Okay, we'll suspend disbelief.
We know the truth.
We know the truth, those motorcycle boots. Okay, so music.
I love the theme song
do you?
for this. Yeah, I really did, because it was so catchy. Like, when they talk about her being pretty, and, like, I don't know, it was just so catchy.
I don't think I had loved the song that much.
I just thought it was catchy. I don't necessarily think I loved it. It was just really catchy.
It's really catchy. Okay, so our final ratings. She was freaking out in the song, guys. That happens to us when we get tired. Okay, so let's go to the final review.
Okay, I think I'd probably give this a 7.5 to an 8. I don't really think that this is a drama where I would, like, need to watch it again, but I do think it was cute. I just think that it wasn't the actor's fault that the plot, the storyline went a little flat.
Yeah, I think I'm going to give it an 8, and the reason why, I think, even though this had a lot of weeks at the top for us,
it did,
and I think it was really, really cute. Honestly, though, I think that it went in a direction that felt so predictable.
I know, we just wanted to be surprised.
We wanted a surprise, and it really wasn't. But there were a few weeks there that were really great and, like, amazing. So I think the 8 isn't a bad thing in this one. I think it's just that it's not the best drama we've seen. But they're really cute moments. Super cute moments, and you should watch it for sure.
All right, thanks a lot, guys.
Bye.